Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Hope everybody's doing well as usual. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my top polishes of 2021. All these polishes did come out last year, and there's one that I purchased for Black Friday 2020 that I didn't get to try until last year, so that's why it's on this rack. I didn't get a chance to film this last month as I wasn't feeling up to par, so I guess it's a bit late, so sorry about that. But I'm excited to share my picks with you, and I'm happy that I'm feeling better as well. Feeling about a 95% better. I still have a bit of a cough, so if I'm coughing in this video, sorry about that, but please bear with me. So let's just get into these top picks. The first one I have up here is from Color Club. This is called Cherry Icy. This came out on their summer collection, which was titled the Jersey Girl collection. I feel like that collection was so interesting because I feel like it had something in there for everybody. It kind of had a polish for all seasons, which is rare for a summer collection. But this is the one that spoke to me the most. It's like a cherry neon. That's acrylic as well. Very, very good formula. I thought this was really interesting because I'm not a fan of neons, but when I find ones that I do love, I tend to cherish them. Neons either look really frightening on me or good, and usually look kind of frightening when they're too bright. I feel like it's just too in your face. But you kind of want that for your nail polish sometimes, right? Anyway, just because neons are very interesting, and they're really interesting to wear around this time of year, winter too, because it's not like a finish that you usually see around this time of year, so it's kind of striking. But yeah, I really love this one. I think it was a standout from that whole collection. So that was Cherry Ice. The second one up here I have is from Cadillacquer, and this is a thermal. This is called Haru. In its cold state, which is what it's in now, it's a dark chocolate brown with those beautiful pink and orange flakies in it. And when it's in its warm state, it transitions to a really bright, fiery orange. That the flakies still look great in. I thought this was so interesting because the ombre effect that it created with the thermal just looked so interesting to me. I thought this is my first thermal from Cadillacquer, and definitely won't be my last. She comes out with the most interesting combos, I feel like, when it comes to thermals and just polish in general. It's a very interesting brand, Cadillacquer, so I really loved this one. So that was called Haru. Next one up is from China Glaze. This came out in their Halloween 2021 collection. It was based off space and aliens. I really like the whole color story for that collection, so this is one of the ones that I picked up. This is Little Green Invaders. I loved the caramel duochrome, like caramel apple duochrome look this had to it. Originally, I did want a Shapeshifter from Enchanted Polish, but as we know, she has closed shop. So I felt like this was a really, really nice substitute. The duochrome does come out very well on the nails, and that's kind of rare for China Glaze because when you see duochromes, they don't usually come out on the nail as they do look on the bottle from mainstreams. It's very subtle. It's not as prominent as an indie. So this was definitely giving me some indie vibes. And I loved the idea behind it, like the whole alien thing. But when I think of aliens, I think of more like blurple colors. I don't know. It's weird. But I really like the effort they put in with this one. It is beautiful, you guys. So if you love duochromes and like caramel apples, I guess, and just that whole like color scheme, you will love this polish. So that was Little Green Invaders. Next one up is one from Polish for Days. This is 2021. The maker always comes out with a duo for the year, so this was half of that duo. It's usually a flaky and a duochrome, so I gravitate more towards duochrome. This is so eye-catching. I actually, on Black Friday, I went to the mall to look for some shoes, and I'd asked one of the sales associates if they had the size I was looking for, and she went back there, and then another sales associate came out with the shoes I was looking for. And she's like, oh, my coworker told me to give this to the girl that has the cool holographic nail polish on. And I was like, she's not wrong. It's basically my name. So I just thought it was funny. It was cute. But I really liked this one. It's definitely very eye-catching on the nails. The shift in there, it's not, hold on. I noticed if I pull the polish back a little bit, it kind of shows more of a shift. But there is a green flip in there. Guys, there it is. There it is. Really pretty. I love polishes that have like those subtle hints in it. It just makes it come alive on the nails. So this didn't cover for me in 3 coats, so I suggest wearing a blurring or ridge filler base coat, but so a blurring line or a base ridge filler coat, but base coat. But I really liked this one, and I suggest it. It's really nice. So that was Polish for Days 2021. Next up is a duo from Sweet and Sour Lacquer that I did receive in PR. So the first one up, this is from her July duo. She does come out with 2 polishes for each month. So this was the July one. This is called Summer Days. This one really caught me by surprise because it is a yellow, but it also has a green flip in there. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Notice if I it's not showing, but it is there, I promise. And really interesting. Has yellows are pretty hard to formulate. This one did cover in 3 coats, and it wasn't streaky on the 3rd coat at all. I really love this, that green nuance in there. It makes it just so beautiful. There it is, that little green flip right there. It makes the polish look so interesting on your nails. I feel like this would look good on anybody's skin tone. Maybe not, I shouldn't say that, but maybe with the green nuance in there, though, it's really an interesting yellow, and I don't have a lot of yellows in my collection. So when I find ones that I love, I definitely have to mention them because it's rare. So I really love that one. And then I topped it with the Summer Loving topper. This one is beautiful. The gold, the pink, the holographic, it's just chef's kiss. This is definitely one of my favorite toppers. It's very summery, and it's very good for, I feel like it'd be nice for to put on your Valentine's Day rack too for February or something, but with those pink hearts in there. But this one was really interesting. I really loved these 2 together. Very summer. It has that total summertime vibe. So that was their summer duo for July. So Summer Days and Summer Lovin'. Next one up is another one from China Glaze Extra Stellar Collection, which was their Halloween collection. This is She's So Extraterrestrial. The holographic in here, you guys. Excuse me. The holographic in here, A1. I was shocked by this because I didn't think it'd be so pigmented. I didn't think the holo would come out so well because it's a mainstream, but China Glaze really went in on this one. They really put in that extra effort that makes it look like an indie. I love it. So that little holographic rainbow in there that you guys see, it comes on the nail. Most definitely. No fear with this one. I love the teal. It's just a really, really nice classic looking polish. I did wear this for about 4 days. I really liked it. I'm not really sure if it's very Halloween fitting, but I feel like this could be like a winter polish, like kind of like an all year polish. It was really interesting, and I knew once I wore this, I knew it was going to be one of my favorites for the year. So if you're not having a lot of faith in holographic mainstreams, I would definitely pick up this one. Although China Glaze did come out with a holographic collection a couple years ago, and then they re-released it a couple years ago, and I didn't pick them up. But now when I see holographics on China Glaze's collections, I'm definitely going to gravitate towards this because this one was beautiful. Next one up, I feel like is going to be on everybody's list. This is Bee's Knees Lacquer, a line with a thorn in its paw. That green flip in there, you guys, I mean, that's why I picked this up. Originally, this came out in March 2021, but it was so popular that people did vote for it to come back for Rewind, which is like 6 months from now. But this is such a gorgeous polish, and I feel like it's kind of like an all-year polish for me, but if you're going to fit into a season, it's definitely winter with that icy blue in there and that gorgeous silver glass fleck with the green and the pink. Like, it's so good. And I feel like it's a good look on short nails, long nails. It's one of those like statement looking polishes. It's really gorgeous. So that was Bee's Knees Lacquer, a line with thorn in its paw. I'm not sure about the updates of the shop or anything, but if you guys are a part of the Bee's Knees Lacquer Facebook group. She does keep everybody updated on the happenings and not happenings of the shop. So right now I think she's still in full swing with making polishes, so just wish Sarah the maker the best. But yeah, that was Bee's Knees Lacquer's lined with thorn. Next one up is one that I've mentioned before. I feel like I'm going to keep mentioning this, so bear with me. But this is Lyn B Deigns Ready or Not. This is the perfect traffic cone orange. When I put this on, I did not expect to wear it for more than 10 days. I loved it. The staying power was excellent. Very eye-catching. It's one of those, like I said, neons can look a little frightening on me. So I really like this one. It was subtle, but it was in your face at the same time. That happy medium that I like. So this was from her Tonally Awesome collection. So she comes up with really bold colors and like neons that are subtle, but you know, like I described it. But this one was really nice, and I actually really want to try more of from this collection, because I think she keeps like adding new colors to the collection. So yeah, I really liked it, and the formula was really good. 2 coats, lasted really long. It's a really nice polish. So that was Lyn B Deigns Ready or Not. So the next one up I have here, second to last, is from a brand called NverEnuff. I picked this up in April's 2021 PPU, and this was inspired by Windbreaker jackets. I believe the theme was 90s nostalgia, so this was beautiful. I love the blurple base in there with that strong green tealy looking flip. It's very like mermaidy, and it has those beautiful blue micro glitters in there. Absolutely gorgeous. There's just so much going on with this polish, so I just knew I had to get it. It's very interesting on the nails. I'm not the biggest fan of duochromes because sometimes they don't appear as they do in the bottle, and that can be frustrating. So I'm happy to say I was wrong about this one. It is beautiful. So that was NverEnuff's Windbreaker. And last but not least, this is from Native War Paints. This is called With Sprinkles. I feel like this is the perfect white crelly because it's so simple, but it's so good. I wore this on my birthday last year because I feel like it's just one of those like birthday celebration, like it reminds me of birthday cake, and you know, vanilla ice cream with just those sprinkles on it, which is obviously the idea behind the polish. But I really like this. I love white crellies. I like how squishy they look on your nails. I only had to build this one up in 2 coats. The formula was a bit thick, but I did end up thinning it out. But this is definitely one of my favorite white crellies in my collection, one of my favorite bar glitters in my collection. Like, it's one of those polishes that I'm happy that I got a chance to get, because I did miss out on the first time, but then the maker ended up mixing up some more, so that's when I bought this one last Black Friday. But I really love this. I think it's so unique and just a nice special addition to my collection. I decided I'd always wear it when it was somebody's birthday or mine or anything like that, kind of like celebrating them and celebrating me. So yeah, that was Native War Paints with Sprinkles. All right guys, that is it for my top picks for 2021. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you have any of these top picks in your collection or if you picked up anything. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.